Oh my god. We got Darkness coming in. We got Zoltan on Assault. We got ourselves a Behemoth going around. Craziness is happening. We got the monster perspective, which are going to be locked in right now. We got ourselves Nobody. Okay, Garga. Trapper's going to be one troll. And, of course, on Medic, we're going to have Lead Machine. There we go. Let's make sure we update the overlays and everything. But we're going in. We have a Behemoth Stage 2. We're going to be looking to see what happens at this point. We got a 3-point Lava Bomb, 2-point Fissure, 1-point Rockwall. Trying to see what he can get. Here comes the Rockwall. Going to be locking himself, making sure he's protected from those Las Harpoons. Looking over at the perks, we have damage output on Behemoth, which is good. Damage output's always fine on Monster. It's just like, okay. I need to get those downs a little bit easier. We have Lead Machine. Like, this, no downs, though. Wait. Stage 2 Behemoth, no downs? What's going on here? I guess it's just a really good point to point out that we do have a Slim with capacity. Interesting. Capacity Slim and capacity Hank. Does make it for a very durable team, in theory. We'll have to see what happens here. We're going in. Here comes the Lava Surge. Going to be looking to see what it can get. He does not have any armor, which is very interesting for a Behemoth. In a very rare situation that you don't see a Behemoth with any armor. Here comes the Lava Surge. Going to be looking to get some damage. Does actually force him off. Here comes the Rockwall. Going to keep him off so he can get some feed on. Build up that armor meter. He is at 3.5, 4 bars, 5 bars. And it's just going to be building up consistently. And he's already at so much armor. Jesus. 2 Mammoth Birds. Just fill him up with armor. Let's go. Make him super tanky. Going to see what he can get. Trap Jaws are coming in. More Mammoth Birds trying to feed this Behemoth, making him as big as possible. Looking to see what he can get. Zoltan's going to be on the low ground. Going to get fissured right afterwards. Probably going to see something else coming out. Here comes the Lava Surge going over. Target on Zoltan. Does connect. He's going to get burned, but they're not able to do anything as his heals coming out of Lead Machine are going to be pumping it forward, keeping him nice and durable. Fissure going to be going up the high ground. Connects on 1, 2, 3. It's not a strike, but it's definitely a good amount of damage. We got more burns coming out of Slim. Going to be hitting on. Going on a 1 troll. Not going to get heals. Heals and shields are going to be coming out of this team right now. Going to see what he can push forward. Dome is now done. He does now just starting to break out. Here comes the Orbital, though. Melted on in, dealing lots of damage to Behemoth. Here comes the Harpoon right in the rear. Going to be hitting on him. Does actually get it. Lava Surge immediately. Trying to see what he can pick up. Not quite able to get anything on 1 troll. He's going to be getting low. Going to be looking at. This is why I'd like to see 2 points on Rockwall as Behemoth, because it just gives you so much more control over. Oh, no. Is he going to turn on him? Yes, he does. He turns right on him. Tries to get the pickup. Not quite able to get it, though. 1 troll is going to be on the high ground, going to get burned around. He's going to be on the run and goes right back to his healing and shielding teammates. Zoltan, however, is doing an amazing cut right now, which we cannot switch to his perspective. But believe me when I tell you that that cut was perfect. As we look at the map, we can see that what he did there, instead of going around this way and up, he just went whip, direct through, and now he's on the coattail of the monster, making sure he's not able to do anything with that movement speed. Markov going to be pushing himself forward right into the monster's butt crack, and he'll be able to thoroughly thrust in some good pain. This is not making it to the VOD. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Going around, though, he's going to be going up top, looking to see if he can get some evolve, but he does not have his evolve meter ready. Building up his nice point. We have the anti-smell machine going to be launched over by Lead Machine. I just call him the anti-smell machine. There we go. Anti-smell. Can't see, can't smell. So we're just going to walk through the acid. 1 troll's going to be looking to see what he can get. Pings are coming out saying he's in the corner. He's actually right below you, 1 troll. If you put down a sound spike, you'd be able to see that. But look at the sound spike coverage. He does know that it's all over the place. Looking to stealth his way around. This is the biggest stealth you'll ever see. Zoltan calling out the pings over on his side, saying that he sees the path going over into the caves. And here we go. The stealth play. Locking it in for him. He doesn't know that yet, though. Oh, he sees the Mammoth Bird. Nope. I can't go that way. Gotta go this way. Gotta stay away. The Mammoth Bird is just like, come on, bro. Just eat me. I'm delicious. Delicious. No birds. Yep, there's birds. That's just rude. First meat. There's the Mammoth Bird. Yep, he knows he's revealed. He's like, hey, gotta eat and evolve. 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 There it is. Sound spikes up, so he's not going to be able to do any more stealth plays underneath. Can actually evolve underneath. That way he'll be fully stage 3 because he knows he's not able to engage stage 2. Doesn't have the damage to punch through the Slim Hank machine. Going to see lots of damage coming out. The laser cutter going to be poking in, and we do see that the dome is out. Doesn't actually lock him down there, though. So we're going to see a 3 lava bomb, 3 fissure. Let's go with the rest of it. And we have 1 tongue grab, 2 Rockwell. We've Orbital coming in, though. Does actually connect in. Oh, the Rockwell's going to make sure he gets lots of damage on it. Melting through. We're going to have to see what else happens as that dome actually does cut off this exit, making it a nice little hidey hole for Behemoth, giving him, that's actually a great spot for him if he can get someone in there. But alas, I don't think he has a tongue grab for it. Looking to see what they can get off of it. Here it goes. Tongue grab's going to be used. Does connect on Zoltan. Zoltan's going to get pulled in. That's going to be some trouble for Zoltan. He gets stealth pants. One troll's on the low ground, trying to see what he can get out of here. Looking him at underneath, right there, standing in the acid. Not quite able to get. The panic room is real right now as one troll's trying to poke in. Shields are coming out from Hank, trying to lock in what they can. One troll right there is doing what he can, doing some work. And down goes nobody, as nobody is on the outside. Not downed, because I can't say nobody, because nobody's on the outside. One troll is on the low ground, however, going to get stealth pants. And, oh, down goes one troll with a little bit of a misplay, getting a little bit cocky in his corner. We got all the mines, though, locking in, so if he does go in the low ground, he's going to get burned. That is a perfect setup right now, trying to see, hey, you go in the acid, you're going to get burned by not only acid, but also by me. And the bug right now is on the body of our buddy One Troll, the one hero to rule them all. You're going to see a Lava Surge going to be in, trying to make sure that body goes down. One Zoltan is going to be poking forward. Fisher's going to get used. Nope, cancel. Nope, does actually follow through with it. Down goes One Troll. So they do not have any domes at this point. They're going to try and lock down and see what they can get. They're going right past the bodies. Does not want any of this food because it's too close. Does change his mind and goes, nope, I want this Mammoth Bird. Mammoth Bird says hi, though. Mammoth Bird did say hi. Zoltan's going to get topped off. Going in tongue grabs just a little bit short, doesn't quite connect on Lead Machine. And there comes the Lava Surge. Doesn't quite connect, though, as it's just a little bit short, grabs the edge. Zoltan's going to be poking right through the edge there, trying to see what he can grab. And doesn't quite connect on the heavy attack. He's got a minute left until dropship comes in. He's probably going to see him re-engage at this point and pick things up. And we're going to have to take a look and see what exactly Zoltan's doing with that assault rifle. He's just sitting back, making sure he has good sightlines available to him. Going in, though, goes on Lead Machine. Lead Machine's going to get pulled into the building, but does actually get the ledge grab, which means he's going to be fine. He'll be able to pull himself back in. Lava Surge is going to be going up on the high ground, and he's at half armor, 30 seconds. I don't know if he's going to be able to capitalize on this. It could be waiting till it's closer before he decides to strike anyone down. Mines are right now right at this exit, making sure he's not quite able to get it, which means he can't take that one more step forward. If he took one more step forward, boom, mine in the face. Mine's going to be going and setting up, and he's actually going to be disengaging in full right now because he wants to be completely full on armor before he re-engages. Nobody's on the high ground, though, trying to see what he can grab. And here comes the dropship. Dropship has started. Is this what he was waiting for? Is this the magical time that he was like, hey, it's my time to shine, Mr. Bob? Here comes the fissure. Going in, does connect on Zoltan and nobody. They're both going to get hit. Lava Surge is going to be thrown, goes right in. Yep, it was that time. Waiting for the dropship, just wanted to be in the exact right position. Does actually choose to throw up a Rockwell to lock out nobody. Going in, throws out the fissure, does connect on Zoltan. Zoltan's got his personal shield up, though, which means he's not going to be able to get anything. Here we go, dealing damage with that roll damage. Trying to see what he can grab, and he's going to get knocked over around to the side. Going to be eating that mine damage. Nope, does actually juke it at the last second and be like, doesn't want to eat that shit. Does not taste good. Orbital coming in. Does deal a lot of damage, getting rid of all that armor. Here we go. It's going to be disengaging at this point because one troll is back. And comes the dome with the one troll only dome. Which by that, what I mean is the one trolly dome that could not lock in the one monster. Going in forward, though, we're going to have to see what one troll does. Is he just going to keep up the dome? As now they see the monster on the outside, and he's like, well, I tried, guys. Got to just do it forward. Whoa, that's 3 Striders, man. That's 6 meats. That's a good amount of armor right there, especially for Bobby Boy. As we saw earlier, he builds armor like a machine. He's just like, armor, 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 nom, 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 nom. I like turtles. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. We're going to be going in. He's at 3/4 armor. What, 2/3, 3/4, something like that. Don't know the exact math because I don't know it off the top of my head. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, there's 13 bars of armor, and he was missing 3, so that means he was at 10 out of 13, which is actually the proper fraction. So it's not quite 2/3, but it's almost 2/3. If it was 9 out of 12, it would be 3/4. Yeah, it's more like 3/4. Do some quick math. Approximate math. Yeah. Going in, though, he is going on the power relay. He's going to try and build it up, and he is probably going to rock wall himself, but the problem is that they're going to have a full lockdown on it, because they do have both sides with Zoltan and one troll. Here comes the rock wall, going to be locking out Zoltan. One troll's off to the side, though, which means he's going to be able to poke in, and he's going to be going in. Does get the shield, though, from Hank. He can making sure he's able to whittle it down. One troll's going to get a little bit more damage on him because he's just sitting there trying to poke it in. Zoltan's on the other side, though. Going to have to make a choice. Which side does he go with? Mine actually pops right in his face, and down he goes. Gets a little bit of damage from it. Not much because it wasn't fully armed. When we're going for it, here comes the Lavisher trying to aim it through that hole. Needs to just get rid of that crevice. Just get rid of the door, man. Here comes the mine, fully right there. Does actually see it. Going to be thrown at the lava surge, popping the mine and making sure Zoltan has to back up. Down he goes, sitting in that lava, trying to see what he can grab at this point. Here comes the tongue. And grabbing him up. Here comes the fissure. Going in, does get rid of the mine, and he's going to be getting poked away from the other side by one troll. This is actually a very weird fight that we haven't seen in a long time, trying to get this whittling position down right now. This is why I like 3 in Rockwall, man. If anyone asks me why, this situation right here allows you to fully rock in the wall of that relay. And he's just trying to lock it in. He's only losing armor at this point. He needs to make a decision on which side he's going to go and has to choose to commit on one side or the other. And he is actually going to choose to completely disengage and go to the other building, trying to see what he can grab, see if he can get some food in, because he needs to refill that armor meter. And he's going to go in. Tongue grab is going to be used. Does not connect on Zoltan. Zoltan's going to be going in. Does actually throw the mine down, but it quickly popped by the rock wall. Let's see what Darkness has. Where are you? Oh, he's going over here for the Striders. Okay. You got a Strider and a Reaver. I know, it's definitely down to a timer situation right now. We look at the round time. We're at 18 minutes and 8 seconds right now as that clock is now ticking. Trying to see what he can grab. He's going to have a hard time locking down. He needs to get rid of nobody. Get rid of Garga. Once he gets Garga down, he should be okay. Slim's good and all, but he's not good enough to keep up everyone with Hank down. But it's definitely interesting. They're doing everything they can to protect Garga, and they're dealing lots of damage to make sure that he's not able to do anything with it. And you notice that what they're doing is they're just splitting up, making sure he has both sides of the relay covered. Mine blowing up in his face. One troll's going to be stepping in, getting that damage done. Going in, does actually choose to go in and pops the wall, which means he's going to be able to get something out if he does decide to go after the relay again. Which he is going to be throwing out that surge, going on the outside. See, now their lava surge is going on the outside of the wall. That's what he wanted. Heavy attack being used, fissure being used, pops the mine on the outside. One troll is going to get slowly burned by it, which means he's going to be going down slowly. Lava surge is being used to get on the outside of the wall. And we're going to see a rock wall on the north side, maybe. Nope, doesn't quite get the tongue grab on Zoltan. See, we see one troll just slowly getting burned, though. He's not going to be able to get much out of it. Here comes the fissure. Needs to choose one side to go out on. Does actually rockroll one troll out, but doesn't quite get the lock in because Zoltan's on the other side trying to see what he can grab. Here comes the stealth pass, though. Does connect. Quickly popped, however. Here comes the lava surge to pop in on the... Doesn't hit the mine. Slowly, but timer is stopped, however, because this last 2 minutes. Last 2 minutes are stop time. Going to see what he can grab. And he does actually does get the stealth pass, puts him behind him, puts him in the corner, immediately breaks it so he can juggle him yet again. However, we have Garga stepping in on the outside with Hank Shields coming in, making sure he's able to stay protected. Orbital's going to get launched, keeping him on the inside of the building, giving Lead Machine some perfect time to heal him up. You're going to see Mine in on the just on the outside, double stack right there by Zoltan. This is actually great play by them, making sure he's not able to get anything out. Does actually break through armor, which means they're going to have a hard time at this point trying to lock down this relay. With no armor, you're going to be losing health every second. Does actually get the tongue grab, though. This is what he was looking for right now. Does get the stealth pass, but quickly broken by one troll on the opposite side right there. And he's going to be seeing Zoltan trying to see what he can grab. Lava Surge is being used. Does connect on the mine. Gets rid of it, so he's going to be able to go straight across and go straight north to try and get some more armor. But alas, you've already been here 3 times, man. There's not much here. But there is one Mammoth Bird left to feed you. 2. A Mammoth Bird and a Strider? Okay. And more. Alright, I guess the food respawned up here. Okay. Alright, there's a respawn at 20 minutes. I forgot about that. Good call, buddy. There's more food up here. I forgot about the spawn wave at 20 minutes. It's so rare that you actually get to see it. Just go for the beard, man. Just go for the beard. He's really trying to get that relay, though. He's whittling it down. He's got 55 seconds left on the clock. He's almost full armor, so if he's going to engage at this point and commit to a fight, does try and get it. Tongue grab does not connect on Zoltan. He's going to choose to disengage and go around. Does want one troll first, because one troll is going to be the one that's going to rule them all. And he's going to throw the domes and lock him in. So if he can bait it out. Zoltan's on the other side. He's really trying to get this relay right now. Lava Surge is used, pops at the mine. Does not pop the one in the doorway, though. Smell is being used on him. Does actually land the tongue grab, and up comes one troll. Going to get locked in. Here comes the tongue grab. Rockwell's going to be locking him in, though. He's going to be on the inside. Does actually have a wall, though. Here comes the Lava Surge. Going to be burning him down. Orbital's going to be locking him around. One troll's almost down, however. And he's getting burned. Tick, 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 tick. Boom, baby. Going to go down. He goes melted and frames up, which means one troll's down, which means if he's going to engage at this point, this is going to be the right time to do it. Orbital's already been used. Shields are trying to be used. Everything they can on this body. He's just rolling over it like a skateboard park, trying to lock it in, making sure he's not able to get it. Here comes the Fissure, though, going to be putting up. Mines are getting popped by Darkness, going to make sure Zoltan's mines are being ineffective. Slim's trying to heal through the wall by throwing the bug on his good old buddy, one troll. Is that bug, Paul, is doing a great job making sure it's going. Fissure's being thrown backwards, just connect on Lead Machine. He'll be looking to see what he can get. Lava Surge is being thrown, does also connect on Lead Machine. Lead Machine's just tanking it up in the face. However, they are getting some heals over a one troll, keeping that body alive. Tongue grab's being used, moving the corpse. Rockwall is now in. He's going to be on the inside, which means he's going to be able to burst it down and get some quick 2 meats out of it. Here we go. Get the snack quick. Eat it up, Darkness. Get some quick food in you, because you need to get a little bit fatter, Bobby. Bobby, go on in. Take him home. Show him what you got. Fissure's being thrown over the wall. Does connect on Zoltan. He's going to be eating that to the face. Mines are set up, though. He's not going to... Oh, does step on one. Just at the last second there. Launches the Lava Surge. Doesn't connect as it connects on the edge of the building. Rockwell's going to get thrown. Does lock out nobody. Nobody's going to be taking a little bit of damage because he was climbing the rock wall. Tongue's being used. Does connect on Zoltan, who has his personal shield available. There it goes. Personal shield just making sure he doesn't take any damage from it. He's just going to get juggled right now with the traversal spam. The little roll is going to be doing some great work here. Tongue grab's going to be used. Does connect on Zoltan, who's going to be out of his personal shield at this point. Going to be relying on his good old buddy Beardy to lock him in for you. Here comes the Fissure, going to be trying to keep it. There comes the shields coming out of Hank. Rocks are going to be thrown wall, which is going to separate him away from his buddy Beardy. And he's going to be going around. Does go up on the high ground, which means he's going to get a heavy. Nope, doesn't connect on the heavy, and he's going to be there. But here comes the Orbital dealing lots of damage, melting through all the armor and a little bit of his health. Damage is pumping on forward. The anti-smell is in a great spot to lock him in. Tongue grab does land, and he does not have his personal shield, which means he's down to only the shield of Beardy. Beardy's trying to do what he can do. He's going on in. Rockwell's going to get thrown. It does connect on the low ground. Doesn't quite get the damage off it, though. And he's going to go right over the Rockwell down towards Lead Machine. Lead Machine's right underneath, trying to see what damage they can get on him as he are on health damage. But it's Bob, the buildable tank, trying to push it forward. Here comes the Fissure going in. Lead Machine's going to be taking that to the face. Doesn't give a damn. Going on forward, though. We got Zoltan laying up mines, trying to lock down Bobby. Bobby's doing what he can. Lead Machine's on the high ground, getting pulled down. Here comes the Fissure combo, going to be getting rocked around, but alas, nobody's getting a great spot to get the shields up. Does get hit by the rock wall, which means he's not going to be able to get a shield on for a second, which gives him an opportunity to get a little bit of health damage. But alas, the shield's keeping them all on the traversal roll. Doesn't matter anymore. 13 seconds left on dropship before nobody is going to have the assistance of one troll to rule them all. As Lead Machine's just tanking it all to the face, looking to see what he can grab, just rolling around forward. Just all the damage is being pumped out forward, trying to see what damage he can get. It's pandemonium. He's getting tripped all over everywhere. Here comes the rock wall. Everything's being thrown. Here comes the personal, though, out of Zoltan. Going to be locking him forward. Going on forward. Zoltan's in the back with a lightning gun, zapping away, trying to get some damage done. Getting in. He's in the last 2 bars of health for Bobby. Bobby's on the run, trying to see what he can get. But alas, he's already eaten everything on the north side. He needs to go south, east, west, whatever. Something to get some armor, as he knows that one troll is back. And he's going to be bringing some pain. But the one troll to rule them all, they will take this Bob the Behemoth, into the mountains of Mordor, and they will be ready to melt some face with that lightning gun. We'll have to see what happened. He is full armor. He's ready to go back in. Took them a long time to break through the armor. If he skips the relay and goes in after the hunters, he might have a better opportunity of locking it down. Timer, however, is ticking down. He's at 20 seconds remaining on the timer. He needs to start combat. Needs to start combat before the timer. There's the initiation of combat. He did get some Lava Surge damage, which is going to stop the combat, and he goes for the relay. Whittles it down just a little bit, just making sure that timer stays stopped, as he is going to be able to pull one troll off to the side, just like he did before. Going to be putting out some lava surges and some... There's the lava surge. Does hit the wall, though, so he's not going to be able to get anything out of it. Going in, one troll's going to be off to the side again, poking him forward, just like they did before. However, one troll is at 2 strikes, which means he's going to be extra having some issues. They're going to be shooting him, though, which does keep combat paused. Zoltan's on the north side, poking it forward. Here comes the lava surge. Going to be popping those mines, making sure they don't stay there for too long. The anti-smell machine's going to be pumping things forward, as one troll does have the shields of nobody. Going to be throwing it. Here comes the orbital, though, going to be melting through all the 1 bar of armor. Trying to see what we can get. Mines are getting set up, though. Zoltan's going to be looking to get knocked down to the low ground. Does actually get bumped towards his other mine, which is a little bit lucky for him. Throws up the fissure on the high ground. Dome is now thrown. One troll is trying to see what he can get for the little bit of life that he has. Going in forward. He does not have the shields of nobody as he's going in forward. The 3 of them are right there. That is a perfect fissure opportunity if I've ever seen one. Here it comes. Does actually connect on nobody. Just barely missing him. Nobody's getting some great shields, making sure his teammates are not able to get anything out of it. The monster is having a rough time getting past nobody with those shields on point, as one troll is just poking away on the side along with Zoltan, and we have a lead machine staying in the rear, making sure his teammates are getting healed from a good distance. Instead of being overly aggressive as Slim, he's being nice and passive about it. He knows that, hey, if I stay back, don't have to worry about anything. We're going to make sure we have lots of heals for days. Fissure's being thrown, lava surge. Here comes the Rockwell, going to be locking down. Nobody's going to get locked into the corner, which is going to leave him into a very unfortunate predicament for him. He's down to the last 3 bars. Does he have it? Oh, no, he has the relay. Goes in, gets a little bit more damage on the relay. Dome is now released. Going to be interesting to see how they push forward. Going to be trying to see... They are going to be doing with the 1-1 split on each doorway at this point. And yet again, trying to make sure they're not quite able to get it. And here we go. Building up the armor meter again for another engagement. He's going to be ready to fight. Darkness is going in at him. Darkness is going to be ready to swing. Going in. Does go back for the relay. Needs to whittle it down. Get this relay finished. But nah, he's just kidding with you guys. He's going right in for him. Does go straight after one troll. Throws down the rock wall. He's going to be doing a heavy hit into a tongue grab. Nope. Changes target. And he goes back to one troll. Already keep track of which target he wants. One troll's getting exceptionally low. Baits out the orbital. Orbital's going to be thrown off to the side. Not going to be taking any of that damage. And we see Zoltan's going to be taking lots of problems here as Darkness is on the run yet again. He's going to get hunted, though, by Zoltan. He's going to be poking him in, trying to see if he can get into the building. Trying to see if he can find some food, but alas, he's already eaten all the food here. Oh, there we go. He found some meats, ladies and gents. We should be good now. He'll be able to full armor meter. The problem is that timer's down and it's ticking now at this point. He needs to get something to start combat. It's at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and they hold combat just to make sure the timer ticks, and down he goes. He tries to step onto a mine. So we're going to be going in and have to see what happens. It does mean that the current score is going to be... Let's see. Monster didn't win either game on the other side, so that means that it's going to be 2-1 to our knowledge. I'll have to wait on a score update. Might be 2-2. We might be going into a tiebreaker. But in the meantime, guys, those of you watching in the VODs, if it makes it to the VODs, let's do the quick fade and fit out. These stats don't mean anything because we didn't get the start of the game. Actually, no, these stats are the actual stats, so never mind. I take it back. If you want to know what actually happened over the course of the game, there you go. Oh, no, that's not the full 20 minutes. Yeah, he started off stage 3, no stage 2. Yeah, I was right. So these stats don't mean anything. This is just, since we began, this is what happened over the course of the match that you saw right there. But yeah, we'll be back in a bit with more games coming at you in just a bit as we try and find out what the current score update is, and we'll give you an update. If you're in the VODs and there's no, we'll post in the VODs if there was a tiebreaker. So yeah, have a good time, guys. We'll be back in a bit.